Before I join Cup of the Day, I want to see this run. Because I think that this is an incredible one, seeing the gap that he has to the other players on this map. Oh, very clean. Very good run, but crazy that he has such a lead. Holy moly.
Hallo?
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 Ah, hallo.
Hallo?
Oh, what is this? Mixed map. Looks like it at least. Okay. See grass, I see some road, plastic, dirt.
Hallo?
Ja. Hallo.
Hallo?
Marius, Jesus Christ of Trackmania, somebody says in my chat. Yeah. Congrats, Marius.
Ja.
Oh my god, what is that gear? Ugh. I hope I drove it wrong.
I did a cut. I thought that...
Yeah, me too. I was looking over the grass.
Yeah.
What is that gear? Ugh.
It's a good sign for me when I do the same lanes than Lars on the first try.
Split yak builds with the walls on the inside opening up, but actually they shouldn't open up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But that gear is like so weird. Like, yeah, you can open up the steering, but like it's cheapers.
I watched Formula 1 Lars at work. With RTL Plus.
Okay, quick. Just make it quick because GranaDy is gonna be mad otherwise. It was incredible after the first run in Q3 how close every teammate pairing was.
Yes, I was also thinking the same.
The one from McLaren, which was 35,000 away from each other, was the biggest one.
Yeah.
Because like Mercedes was 32,000, the two teammates away from each other. Then Ferrari was 3,000 and Red Bull 100. That was sick.
Yeah, it will never happen again, especially because of Red Bull.
Yeah, true. But Verstappen still only qualified 7th, right? So yeah, it could be interesting.
This is such an easy map to learn, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
Like I'm literally ready on the map. I feel like I know what to do. And getting clean runs through.
Who's playing the Ducking Cup today?
Oh, sadly I can't make it today.
Same. Usually I would have, but today...
You did similar stuff in stream already, I think. Where you have to push other cars down so they die earlier than you. As a club.
Like last man standing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have time sadly. I need to go grocery shopping. Yeah. And yes, this style is called mixed. Like mixed is usually referred to when the map is like normal driving wise, like normal technical kind of, and using different surfaces. That's what mixed means basically. But yeah, that first gear is really not good.
How do I always get debated? I should know the track by now.
I very often drifted the sausage in the start. Or after the gear. That's my problem.
Why do I still have cars on? Like... Yeah, IT looks pretty good. It's a very good beginner mixed map. Like, only that first gear is like bad, but the rest is pretty, like, a nice beginner mixed map, I would say. .4 is definitely a fast time.
Yeah. Doesn't look that special. Really doesn't.
Hmm.
Okay, no, seriously, how is that 1 second faster than me? What the fuck? It's the GPS, of course.
The times are also all so close. Like, only 1/10 away in the top 10. Everybody
Great.
0.8, 0.9. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, maybe a small tip, Kooks. Like, it's a bit like the reason why the gear in the start is awkward is because you have to drive straight on the grass for like so long to not get the gear. Like, would have been better if you would have had a little bit more speed into the grass so that you get the gear before. Like, it's still doable. It's just a bit awkward. But the rest of the map I like. For what it's supposed to be.
Watch the YouTube video, GranaDy. That's a snow school.
Yeah.
There was this moment with a track Nemesis. Don't make jokes about it, because on Nemesis 2 I had world record in 2004.
Okay.
I don't know how that stood world record for so long. I don't know what it's now. But I had it for multiple years.
Okay, interesting.
And I played it with keyboard.
Okay, almost at AT. Yeah, it's just like I really got better at maps like this just because of practicing like easy competition maps. Like maps where nothing is really happening, you feel like, but you can still gain like everywhere with like some nano improvements. Like the same on some of the XP maps, even though they are a bit harder, of course. But
I still have to
Did
start.
you practice those already?
yeah, like we learned all maps by now, and gonna start grinding full maps now. We had a small delay because of Gamescom and IEM, of course. But now we basically grind XP for 3 weeks until the World Cup maps come out for the World Tour playoffs. Then we have to grind that and then back to XP.
No.
No, fun.
Yeah.
Next week, or this coming week now, I have to start with XP Evo.
It was at the start of October, right?
What? XP?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11,
into
12,
middle.
13, roughly. The second weekend, basically.
Wait, it's in 1 month.
No, it's a
Yeah.
bit, it's a
I
bit
mean,
more than 1 month.
it's
One
six
month and
weeks,
2
basically.
Yeah. And I don't know like anything yet.
I have a teammate now, Volvic.
Nice.
Wanna tell who? Or a secret?
Oh, make it like a quiz. Who gets it first? The player has 5 letters in his nickname. Also overall 5 letters long.
Ender.
He is a Trackmania streamer.
Riolu.
He got 33 author medals in a random map challenge this year.
Sapi?
Techie?
Techie, yes.
Oh, Techie.
Huh.
Wait, it's Sapi,
This
it's not
one.
5.
But I only knew it because I saw him on the leaderboard lately.
Next tip would have been second place in a certain cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Not
know.
the greatest full speed enjoyer. Techie, yeah, interesting.
It could be good.
Yeah, multiple people already had a team. It's actually crazy. And then, out of nowhere, the one answer, yeah, I don't have anyone, yeah, I can play. Yeah, you would be the only one that I would find anyway, so yeah, we can do together.
It's so cool. It's like it feels like one of these tournaments that like everybody plays, which is of course very cool for us, or like for big and stuff.
Also definitely many. There were of course some that said they don't have time, but yeah, overall, a lot.
9. I was on 80. I fucked up the last turn.
Ender is of course a
Could've
really
gone
great idea that I didn't have yet. Also when I asked. Also Sombot is an interesting player, but he already has a team, so Sombot definitely also playing. I don't know his teammate.
That's interesting. That's a lot of good players then.
Yeah, and all the
Yeah,
Frenchies then
stack
also.
stuck.
Yeah.
Like top 32 teams is not gonna be easy. There will be so many.
Yeah.
Is there a maximum amount that can register or play there?
No.
Because we still have to find
I guess
a
it's good
teammate.
that we are auto-qualified.
Definitely, yeah.
But we
No,
still
I got
need to
such
do
a bad
the-
ending. Fuck.
We still
Ah,
do
that
the
was
quali
80.
for like actual like ranking in, right? Like, I guess that's important.
Yeah. And I mean to learn the maps.
Yeah, of course. But like the ranks gonna matter.
Oh no, I was on 80, man. I had like the worst last turn ever. Fuck.
I struggle to keep the gear in the black plastic turn to the left.
Yeah,
It's my main issue here.
had that also in the start.
I can get 80 easily, technically. Hard to get a clean run through.
Oh, I failed the last turn. It's crazy that my time is not enough. 0.8 is not enough. The fuck?
Yeah,
man?
maps like this, just everybody's good at. That's the thing.
I just hate these maps. Like this is.
I mean, yeah,
literally
the thing is, you are not really good at these maps because you don't really play these kind of competitions. Perhaps like this are being
never
used.
play this. I mean, it's also just not fun for me. Like I would actually rather play full speed or ice than this. It's just not fun for me.
I mean, for me, this is also not like insanely fun. But I'm just good at it because I have to. Also, not really my type of map.
It's so annoying that like 200s or something would be easy save.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I can get. There's still so much more possible. That's always the weird thing with these maps. Like you think like, oh my god, I'm maxed, can't improve anymore. But technically there is so much to gain still. And this gear in the start is shit. Ach
Good
man.
that you are feeling that, because I feel like there's nothing more that I can gain.
Yeah, but trust me, you always can. It's the weird thing with these maps.
I lost the gear, fuck. It's the last try though, I have to do it.
For me, it's interesting.
No.
Don't do it, Lars. Also,
No,
not in front of me.
the last turns, fuck.
RIP.
I had it actually.
It's close, crazy. And tired of one within 0.3 is quite close.
Yeah, I'm in.
Considering it's also 45-second map, and it's not that easy. Like, quite a lot of stuff you have to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna relax and do something else, I guess. I'm not gonna play this one. See you, good luck.
Fair enough. Yo, see
See
you.
you.
And I would have loved to get the AT here.
You will do it in an elimination round.
Yeah, maybe. It's hard to survive the outside dirt. Really good for me.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what this media tracker effect is that he uses for the GPS transition.
Map definitely also has some higher like saturation and contrast maybe. Everything's a bit more colorful than it usually would be. Yeah, the rounds here are gonna be tight. But in the ending, Scrappy will win.
Would you say that I have to, also for a good ending, you have to go over the edge on the dirt? Or can you get that also still decently without going over the edge in the left turn there?
Yeah,
like the
not
GPS
over,
went
but like
full
really
over.
close to it. Okay.
Yeah, the GPS went full over and
Not
survived.
sure if I did that. Maybe it tied a little bit, but
It's of course super
but of
risky
course
in
it's very
rounds when
important
you
to
clip
be
there.
very inside there. Yeah. Okay, no elimination round. My time has come. Time to go for AT, guys. I'm going in. No, it's sadly a bad start. And lost the gear. Great.
Train this. I have to train this. Let's train the sector here.
Always funny to me that so many people are good, or like, are easily doing really good times on maps like yesterday, where you have to do many drifts. But then a map with like only a few drifts and the rest is just like dirt and plastic steering, people struggle more, I feel like. Maybe it just feels like it for me because I struggle a lot less, but it's always funny. Ah, no scrappy guy. Okay, this would have been a scrappy map for sure. Right, this can be won by like almost anyone. Like, look at this ITB Josh. Damn, now we could have like up to 5 ITB abusers in the cup of the day. That's crazy.
I also know with which player Josh is playing.
Yeah.
Because I asked his teammate, I thought that would be a good idea, but he said I'm already with Josh. It's also a good team.
I mean,
if Josh is good in fast learn, that was, I'm not sure with Josh in fast learn.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a winning team, but definitely one of these like good teams that could perform really well still. But for winning, there are just too many other good duos that will like have a better chance or like are more used to fast learning.
But at some point we will be very trained on the maps. And we have 15 minutes, but then multiple matches on those maps, right?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So at some point...
Oh, I did 0.508, Marius.
Oh no.
Fuck. Almost 80. Ach, man.
Ah, Harry is writing
how
that...
old is Josh, actually? I mean, and how old are Josh and Brinken, I wonder? Because it's like... I mean, do they just have like a random second duo? Or is it more like academy type of things?
Yeah, I was also wondering how Brinken got to Josh. I didn't know that they have anything related together. But yeah, Harry, also the OK Boys Harry, just writing he's doing a team with Dan, the full speed god. Interesting.
Wait, who, Harry?
Yeah, the OK Boys Harry.
Yeah, who? Harry and Dan, or Josh
Yeah,
with Harry?
Dan. Also this full speed driver, the German full speed god Dan.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't understand which constellation you meant now. I know Dan though. Yeah, there are so many players, it's so cool to be honest. Big is gonna be really happy. And it's hopefully also gonna show Nadeo a little bit how much the community loves 2v2.
Because Afi was...
That they should bring it back.
Because Afi was tweeting something, he said Formula
1
I
got
race.
it, nice.
Oh, nice.
Suck.
I was also
Wait, so far?
thinking Afi would be also someone, or does he have a team? And what is with Gwen? Do they team up, Afi Gwen?
Not sure. Afi Gwen would be cheapest. That would be crazy.
No,
I mean, Afi is not really playing anymore, but this one he could like. Afi doesn't want to dedicate a lot of time, but that's literally just one Saturday.
If I didn't find
if there's a
anyone, I
tournament to play,
definitely would have asked him at some point.
Yeah, but I would think if he plays, he's also like playing with some Frenchie or friends, you know.
With him I have a little bit more hope than with others, because I had at least already a Discord talk with him about certain things, but yeah. I mean, Afi played here also in the 24-hour team, also we were already teammates.
Yeah,
I would have a slightly bit more hope that he would actually agree there, if he doesn't have anyone else. No, Josh out.
Yeah, Josh was good in Beacon, true. I mean, Josh is like not an insane player yet, but he has the potential, you know, and that's the important thing. Like if ITB is like if that's more of an academy duo, you don't want to necessarily pick like two of the greatest players. Like they could have also picked up Gwen and I don't know, Gwen and Binks now again, you know. But like I think the point is rather to have like an academy team, to have like people with good potential and not people who are already really good.
But I wonder if that's 32 teams and then double elimination bracket, if I remember right.
Yes.
That is a lot of matches, right? Like, how do we do this in one day?
It's gonna last quite long. Like, grand final is gonna take place at like 21 or something, I think the schedule was.
And it's during Cup of the Day?
Yeah, Cup of the Day is like, we said this tournament is more important than just a random Cup of the Day.
Oh,
and on 2 days would have been Yek, so...
Surely a shorty map coming up then when he cooks something. Also rip to the player, to the map author, whose map comes at that day.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Josh is also really good at full speed, true.
This is the main thing that he's good at.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure with the rest, but I saw in Beacon
speed.
he was very good in the rest as well. But I'm not sure if he's good in fast learning the rest. Like full speed fast learning he's probably good, but...
Fast learning, yeah, full speed, yeah, but normal fast learning, don't think so.
I mean, he reached F1 here.
I would be surprised. Yeah, that speaks for him.
We just don't know yet.
Maybe PB? Yeah, 46. Okay.
It was also funny how I got to Techie. At one point I thought, okay, who do I write? I need to find a good fast turn, and then I wanted to go through my Google Doc where I list all the weekly cups from day to day, and I started at Monday. And the first cup that I had on Monday at 8 PM was your cup. So I thought, okay, who did good in your cup? And then I was a Techie already, like in the first cup.
Oh no, oh my god. I'm out. I also had a bad respawn. No, I could. Oh man. That was such a yuck mistake. Yeah, but I'm
Out
gonna be
after
out for
PB.
sure. Oh, yeah. I think I also had a bad respawn from this. I crashed like in the flying respawn. I'm definitely out. Ah, this was winnable. I was good on this map. It's unlucky. But that's exactly the reason why I don't like maps like this too much, because one mistake and you're out.
The muscle with you. A big
Man.
rip. Wait, Massa in.
Yeah, like I hit
Not?
on the right. What Massa then? I hit on the right.
How's Massa
From
in?
the what do you mean? Like, he's not far enough behind?
For a very long time he was shown still in red for me. Until
Oh.
it finally changed.
I mean, a few people crashed at the finish, but like 3 seconds and already dead. I went too tight at the sausage at the beginning. Like not this one here, but the one after. And then I hit on the right. So
Yeah,
watch out for that,
can
I guess,
happen, yeah.
like here. And then I had a bad respawn, I couldn't steer anymore away. Man. And this is why the knockout of the Big Yak Monthly Cup is way cooler, because then even if you have a yak mistake, you still have 2 lives left.
Yeah, before
Easy
I got to
explanation.
anything else, I was then at your cup and started to ask Techie, and then immediately it worked. I mean, I was already thinking at some point I come to random cup of the week, then I try to find Dark and write him, and then there are other cups, and then also checking the STM, the random map challenge records. I did that then afterwards and realized that Techie has actually 33. Well, then he's really good. I didn't even know.
Yeah, Jackie was pretty good.
But he's of course very, very good in the first try, but I think pace-wise he's also good. Like when we know the map a bit better. Like in your cup it's all about first and second try. This is really good for him, definitely.
True. Do streamers get anything if you buy Twitch Turbo? Yes, but I don't know how much exactly. But it only really is worth it when you watch a lot of streamers. Like if you watch like multiple streamers and you want to support them all a little, then Twitch Turbo is the best option. But if you, let's say you only watch me and you watch Lars, I don't know how much Twitch Turbo is in a month. But yeah. Like then it would be best to just individually sub, I think. But might be clueless. Oh, this was such a cool map. I was like so ready on this. Kinda sad that I went out so early. And so stupidly especially. But we still got world record, guys. At least something. The rounds are, of course, really good here. Like, that was to be expected. Like, soon already a touch in the outside third will be an issue. After the... I basically hit the... I can show you TNT. I went too far inside here and hit this edge by a little bit. And then I also had it in my respawn and I couldn't save it. And I just lost 3 seconds and it was too much. I was just stupid. I didn't really focus too much.
Yeah, because I started
I would fully
talking.
focus, I wouldn't really go, so I wouldn't hit that. Ach man. Top 10 streak already in the mud again. Ooh.
This right drift is a bit annoying because it forces me to not neo slide. I kinda have to do normal slide, but I'm never confident if that really will give me a slide or if I no slide there.
Nice time. 43.
Oh.
Okay, 2 more people with AT. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Hello, Schenkius.
Yeah, fast learning is the thing is, fast learning, you cannot really learn. Like, you only learn fast learning by just doing it a lot. And, like, fast learning is basically experience and skill combined. It's actually, like, I have a question to you guys. I have a topic to talk about, guys. I think, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I was in a podcast with some British-Irish guy a couple of weeks ago. And there he asked me about one of my hottest Trackmania takes. Or, like, my hottest Trackmania take as a final question. And what I said there, what the hell did... What? Nah, what was that by Inf?
Wait, this is what you said?
No, what the hell was that? Huh? How did you survive that? Anyway, what I said was that my hottest take in Trackmania is that even the highest level competitions, or basically all competitions, should be about fast learning. And not about giving maps and give people a month to grind and try hard. Would you guys agree with that? And the reason why like, first of all, I think it's pretty... Oh my god, of course I go into on someone with a giga loud horn. The reason why I said that was, first of all, the thing is, like, you have to imagine it, like, for each cup that you play as a professional player, you have to grind a lot. You have to put so much time in. And even, like, let's imagine in a utopia where there would be a lot of big Trackmania competitions, you couldn't play them all because you cannot practice, like, multiple map packs at the same time. It's just not possible, you know? Like, you cannot full grind everything down. You have to set your priorities. So already last year with Ascension, Xpebo, World Cup, it was all really annoying. And the thing is, if there would be many, if tournaments would be fast learn, you would get rid of that issue. Like, you could play way more tournaments at the same time. And one of the biggest issues with Trackmania Esport was always that you put in so many hours to practice the maps, and then you play matches for like 2 to 3 hours, which is kind of boring. And when I look at like other esport titles, like CS for example, when I look at our CSGO, CS2 main team, like they play big competitions every single week and stuff, and they just play. They have like way more match time than like practice time. And that would be a cool thing. And on the other hand, I also think, you know, it would be more about, like, fast learning is such a unique skill in Trackmania. And nowadays, it's like just who has the most time to grind. So for example, me as a streamer, I just don't have as much time to grind as a full-time player who is just playing, you know? It's just not possible, because it's just not it's like, tournaments are not necessarily about who's the best. It's often about who just grinds the most. And, you know, tournaments would be more equal if the maps would just be released. Like, let's say people have like 2 hours to learn the maps or something on the day of the tournament. It would be super exciting. And also, if it's like some cool, tricky maps, it would be a lot about like strategy and brain power as well. Because you need to, you know, you maybe find cool strategies within 2 hours that others don't. And yeah, it's just really, like, in my opinion, it would make big competitions better. And it would make it, in general, more easy for the pro scene. Because the fact that you grind so much for each tournament, only to play the tournament matches then for like 2 hours or some shit, is like one of the biggest issues in Trackmania, to be honest. And the thing is, like, yeah, with having one map pack for like multiple tournaments is like cool and gets rid of that issue, because you only have to practice one map pack and then play multiple matches. But it's just straight up getting boring. Already in the second tournament, it's getting boring. That's also true. Like, practicing is just really, really XDD.
I wonder
not nice at
why
all.
Counter-Strike players don't get bored of always the same maps.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, in Trackmania, when you play a map, you always drive the same round. You know, you always pretty much, like, when you hunted a map, you just, like, especially if it's like an easy map like this, you just always have to push for world record on like simple mixed maps like this, which is getting extremely boring at some point. You just always try to do the same. But in Counter-Strike, of course, you have you know, many different strats that you can pull off, and rounds are always different. In Trackmania, especially on easy maps, on easy mixed maps, you just always risk for world record and you just try to survive it. So the Trackmania maps are, of course, getting boring way quicker. So yeah, I would really like it if, like, it doesn't have to be the thing that like all pro tournaments have to be fast learn or something, but you know, if at least some would be fast learn. And I mean, it has been used even at LAN tournaments this year a little bit more. The Big Yak Monthly Cup is probably the biggest fast learn tournament ever in Trackmania.
I thought about the Machi Monday when they lately said, nah. The Machi Monday had, of course, a huge prize pool.
Yeah, but it's not really fast learn. I mean, the final at least isn't.
Yeah, there you could train.
Like only the qualifying basically was. Yeah, IMO, that would be a cool thing. Maybe let me know in the comments, in the YouTube comments,
Also
what you think
close.
as well. And that was very close, holy shit.
Yeah, but it was my worst time of all the last rounds.
Yeah, Boomstick, like there are a lot of fast learn tournaments in Trackmania. I mean, Big Kick Monthly Cup is fast learn, the Big Warwick Duo Dash is fast learn. Basically, all of these weekly tournaments are always fast learn. But it's always just like fun tournaments most of the time. Like some of them have like a little bit of prize money here and there. But all of the main competitions in Trackmania are always Dingsbums, not fast learn.
You know what was cool? The Nest. Because that was fast learn.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that's cool. The thing is, if you give a couple of days of practice, like let's say 4 days or 5 days for 5 maps, it would be the worst 5 days of your life, because then it would still be about who grinds the most. And you just have to play 10 hours a day, otherwise you don't have a chance, because, you know, if a guy like Epos or someone just sits down for 5 days straight, and yeah, that would be really bad. Like, that would be even worse than giving like multiple weeks.
Inf again on 8th. Also again on Orange.
What is the fastest or most efficient way to improve at the game as a beginner/intermediate player? In my opinion, the best way to really improve at the game is to grind maps. Like really play maps for long and try to improve and improve and improve and improve. Because like that you basically learn like the raw skills. So don't just play a map for 10 minutes and swap to the next one and stuff. That will not make you get better. Not really, at least. Like, it will maybe help you for like fast learning and, you know, but if you want to really learn like raw skill, you just need to grind maps. Like, could be campaign maps, like, you know, campaign maps that make sense, not like bobsleigh or something. Like, for example, let's say map, like if you're already an intermediate player, maybe like map 24 of the campaign, you know, maps which cover like multiple things, and just grind them. Or maybe also like some easy competitive maps, or a track of the day like this, for example. Just grind, and like that you can improve.
War gar nicht cool. Actually lost 5
Oh my god,
seconds.
what's this round?
We waited in the finish turn. Down somehow kept the gear in the black plastic turn in a way that I didn't expect. It's like he went so inside that he almost bumped, but still kept the gear. Interesting.
Did we ask Carl Jr. to Warwick Duo Dash? We thought about it. Like, Asa and me basically chose the streamers to invite. And we thought about it, but since Carl is not like active, no. Like, we thought about it, yeah, but we didn't do so. Like, if many people would have said no, then we would have asked him eventually as well. But since he's not active streamer, no. That was basically like the what is the word? Voraussetzung. What is that? It was essential for Big that the invited people are like active streamers, you know? Because, yeah, numbers are of course important for this tournament. Requirement. Yeah, you can also just play older track of the days and improve of that. That's true. Best is basically to like try to copy lines. When?
There was a time, yeah, around Deep Dip,
Yeah,
and
but
I think also at
then
the
he
end of
stopped
Deep
again.
Dip, he had always a lot of talks about past days.
Yeah,
Of
the thing is
Trackmania.
like Carl is just not like the most active Trackmania player in general, I feel like. Like he's playing the big tournaments and there's also like practicing and stuff, but other than that, like he's also not like like a content guy kind of. Like, I don't know. Which is fair though, but yeah. Carl is just still more like a pro player and not really a streamer. I think he had streaming in his contract, that's quite likely as well. I mean, Carl is in general not like a super active social media guy or anything.
Oh.
Do you think Machi and Semifying have a chance to survive a round? Depends on the maps. I don't know the maps, so difficult. 40 hours a month if there's no esport. Yeah, I mean 40 hours is also kind of chill. But Carl is also just not full time. Like Carl is full time working by now, so he doesn't really want to make. Like Carl could easily do Trackmania full time if he wanted to, with his numbers. No doubt about that. But he doesn't want to, and that's totally fair enough, of course. So he's also just not super active. But there are insane about discussion earlier. There are insane players that are not fast learners. Those just can't play competitions anymore. Then, I mean, they would either have to improve on fast learning, or I mean, as I said, like I wouldn't want like all competitions to be fast learn. But it would be cool to have like, you know, a few, like only a few try-hard competitions a year. Like let's say like 4 or so, you know, like 1 every 3 months where you really try hard for, people are grinding their shit out. And then in between you have like many fast learn tournaments. That would be really cool. Or like, you know, the way we had it back in the days that you have the World Cup and then 2 seasons of TMGL where you grind like multiple weeks, you know? Like a league would be super important for esport in general. And then maybe you have some LANs as well, like stuff like XP was still happening. But already that is quite a lot, you know? And fast learn tournaments are just more entertaining in my opinion than like normal cups. Like if you ask me, something like esport wise, something like Big Yek Monthly Cup or also the Big Volvic Duo Dash.
Did he do that on purpose?
Eh? Wait, what did Chaka do? Eh?
It looked for a moment as if he waited for 12, but maybe he also made a mistake. I did not really realize, but
didn't
suddenly...
see it either. I'm blind, he said. Yeah. Hey? What the fuck?
What the fuck? How lucky is that for 12?
Yeah. No, but what I wanted to say, like, fast learn competitions, like the Big Volvic Duo Dash, for example, but also even Yek stuff like Big Yek Monthly Cup. Like, stuff like this is just so much more fun to watch than, let's say, the Trackmania Monthly Cup, where it's just like normal format, normal maps, people play the maps, and then you see the map pack over and over again. And already the numbers are saying the exact same. And numbers for esport are just super important. If you like it or not, but nothing is like an esport that it could be as competitive as it gets, but if nobody's watching it, then there's not going to be sponsors and everything is going to be in the mud. Like tournaments have to be entertaining. For example, Serrator Cup or like Ascension was entertaining because dank maps and XTD. Trackmania World Tour or Grand League was entertaining because interesting format, identities.
Ding dong.
Yeah. 12 ding dong.
Yes.
Never mind,
Ding
down
dong.
ding dong. Down dong. Oh man, this was so winnable if I look at the times. 6 is like not insane. Yeah, like people just like dank stuff to happen in matches, you know? And of course it's cool to see like rounds where everybody's driving within 300-400s. Yeah, it's nice. But if what's the point if that's just the entire tournament and you see it for 8 hours? People are driving really, really close on maps. Like, yeah, cool to see every once in a while. Oh my god. But you don't want to see that like often. It's just true.
We know that 12 is winning now.
And
no?
Yeah.
After what happened.
And your numbers are just not lying. That's also why we decided to do the Big Yek Monthly Cup. The Volvic Duo Dash tournament in a way like this.
Somehow these
like
training
basically came up with that format.
They come just from tradition as well. Like it was just done like that back in the past. That you
Yeah,
had
true.
like a week to train, a map pack, and sometimes there was every week a new map pack in such normal ET leagues. And maybe it would have been also pretty yak back in the days because people were bad in fast learning, and if you have a fast learn cup and then people crash and are super far away from each other, like it's mega boring, no?
Yeah.
Such rounds. Nowadays the field is of course quite close. You cannot come with a TMGL identity map, no? And then only give 30 minutes, then you would have yak rounds obviously.
Yep. Yeah, the thing is like people are just like overall the community is more interested in fast learn stuff than like let's say the Volvic Duo Dash, we would have made it in a way that we publish the maps and people have like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks to learn the 3 dank maps. Like yeah, a lot of people would have still played of course because 5,000 euro prize pool, because 2v2, but many others also would not have.
Oh clear.
I'm already surprised he didn't hit the edge. And of course it's 12 with the 3 win. But like people like like just talking about the streamers, like so many streamers would not have played this. Like Lars would have not been interested, I guess. Virtual, there's no way Virtual would have played, for example. Like it's just less of a time investment, which might sound bad because of course esport is also about commitment and stuff.
But thanks for the Prime sub.
0.9, man, holy shit, disgusting. But it's just like more interesting to people.
And no new winner
still
because
about,
of that.
It's less time investment needed, but it's still about full skill. It's like more skill dependent than if you published the maps earlier, if you ask me, because you delete the time grinding factor.
I really
even though some of you might
point in my
fast learning,
at some point when I've got a certain age, I really lost interest in training for cups.
The thing is, training, like for all of you who play tournaments, like just hunting maps, learning maps, grinding maps is so boring in Trackmania. I hate that. I love playing matches, but practicing and learning maps and shit is so freaking boring. It's also bad to do on stream for me because, yeah, it's not great content because you do the same over and over again and it's also less efficient. So I have to do it off stream and it's like giga exhausting. Like practicing maps is so shit. And I barely know any pro players who really enjoy grinding maps. Like barely anyone. Like everybody loves playing matches, yeah, but the grinding, like nobody likes it, but people still do it because you need to win it. And if you don't grind, somebody's gonna grind more and you will not have a chance. Like, you know, if I play a map for 1 hour, but then some actually worse player who is still like good overall plays it for 15 hours, I will not have a chance, you know? So you just have to grind. Yeah, maybe Epos or so, they like grinding because they're like kind of perfectionists or something, but many don't like it. Trust me with that.
The one thing is, of course, this is now the Team 2020 community, which kinda got a cup of the days at fast learn competitions, so they are already liking fast learn way more than these trading competitions, I would think, which makes such competitions now also more possible that they are liked, because if you come with a united community, I don't think that they have that same interest in fast learn because they are just used to the other thing. But here, people that started Trackmania with Team 2020, they got this fast learning from the beginning, every day. So that also changed already.
What about having less number of maps? I mean, that's also a thing, but it depends. Like, you know, if I have 4 weeks and I have 2 maps instead of 4 maps, then I just grind these 2 maps much more, and it's like getting even more boring to have less maps, kinda. That was kind of the cool thing about Machi Monday, because like you had like 30 maps, or like a Serrator Cup as well. But still, like as long as the maps are out, you have to grind, and it's so like, even like on easy maps, like if you play 10 hours, or if you like, let's say if you play 5 hours or 15 hours, it's making a big difference. And even if you're like only consistently 0.5 faster because of something that you grinded for, it's still important, you know? Yeah, that's why I think fast learning should be more settled in the official esport community. And that's also the reason why Massa and me, for example, decided to come up with that Volvic Duo Dash format where it's first of all 2v2, because 2v2 is great, but also fast learning to make it, because it's just a fact that more people are interested in fast learning competitions than in regular you grind the maps for a few weeks competitions. It's just true.
Regarding motivation with grinding, I see that also with the track of the days. Like after a cup of the day, I sometimes like to hunt the track of the days a little bit further and grind them. But if I wouldn't have a cup of the day, then I would never find motivation to start learning and training these maps for good times. It's just starting with some knockout, with some match basically, to learn the maps is already way more interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Like the coolest thing about Cup of the Day is always a 15-minute time attack, in my opinion, and the end of the knockout then if you're there. Like learning maps is like such a cool thing in Trackmania.
But only if it's boring. A match. Like I wouldn't learn these maps if it's
like,
just no fun.
Yeah, like let's say we had Cup of the Day, but you have 2 hours to learn the maps. I would already be bored, like a lot. You know, like the cool thing is to learn maps, not to really grind them. You need to find like a good middle thing. Yeah, I guess you don't have to agree with me in the chat or on the YouTube, whatever. But yeah, my opinion still stands. I stand behind it. But I hope I reasoned it somewhat well and you understand. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, because I wonder. And let me also know, especially because so many people on YouTube are of course like not people who play competitions themselves or anything, but rather just viewers, what you enjoy watching more, like a fast learn tournament or something that people like grind for. Let's say something like the Comic-Con Baltics Cup or like the monthly cups or something like that, you know? Let me know what you think. And Marius, I'm gonna head out now. I have to do some grocery shopping. So I see you tomorrow for the... Wait, tomorrow is first of the month cup. Yeah, hello?
First of the month.
That's gonna be nice.
I have to see if my map now got reviewed or not.
Yeah, we'll see.
And yeah, afterwards is of course the first your shorty Puzzlemania Cup, the first semi-final.
Ah, true. True, I completely forgot about it because I play next week. But anyway, tschüss, Vidus. I'm out. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And good luck in the cup.
Yeah, bye. I need to find some motivation for starting with the XP Evo map pack, but yeah, grinding maps. Starting from zero without a match, like I would have liked to be part of this XP Evo map pack discovery match that some people did. Then I would already know these tracks a little bit, it would have been nice. But I was on vacation there, and now I have to learn them myself, alone. Yeah, it's just a little bit boring. Yeah, that is already 10 years ago that I started losing interest in grinding. Actually a bit over 10 years already. HD Weekly, for example, which is later today. Yeah, for a certain degree I can grind, but for the level that Heath and Legu, there is so much loss of motivation to hunt it for so long. There are multiple campaigns that I could hunt for prize money, but 25 maps to learn, nah. But if we had a cup of the day on all 25 maps, okay, we have of course in Legion campaign these knockouts, but I couldn't play all of them. So if I know them already, all of them, and then can improve my time on that, because I know now how to improve and I know already the track, then it's easier, but